Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. I hope you had a good weekend, okay, or week, whatever day it is when you're watching this. Hope everything's going well. We're going to get our daily dose right up in here of wisdom for how we should conduct ourselves within and all around today. Amen. Thank God for God. Am I right? Thank God for God. Thank God for our ancestors who've been there and done that. And they know what we're going through. Thank God for them. Amen. All right. Well, what do the spirits want to tell us today, ancestors? Thanks for being here. What do you want to tell the humans today? Okay, the humans who are seeking, the humans who are practicing mindfulness and wise discriminating wisdom. They want to say this. Listen, it's all about the deeper meaning around here. It really is. Okay? That's what we do today. That's what we do today. Let's concentrate on the deeper meaning, because you know the Creator's into the deeper meaning. You feel me? I mean, have you picked up on this? Right? The Creator is definitely interested in the deeper meaning of things, and this is about love. This is about recognizing how the Creator is showing you love, right? So that means that, and also it's hiding in plain sight. It's hiding in plain sight. So to us, we may think something is regular, we may think something is regular, because that's all we've known, kind of thing. But sometimes you lose how miraculous a thing is, like childbirth or the sunrise or the seasons changing or the way spiders eat insects. Excuse me. We are often thinking about how inconvenient it is for all of these processes to be taking place around us. But these processes are there often for our greater well-being, and that's the sensation I'm getting off that card right here today. All right, so let us go further. What more do you have to say about this thing that you're pointing at here today, ancestors, Creator? Well, we're talking about you walking your own path and doing what you and only you can do. What is it that you want? Have you really considered that? You know what I mean? Because usually we scale back what we want based on what we know and what we can see. And then we use those variables, which are inherently limited, what you can see, limited, what you know, limited, right? And we use those limitations and we incorporate them into getting what we think we can have, as opposed to trying to get what we want. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So really consider, what do you want? What road do you want to be on? You feel me? That's love from the universe. What road do you want to be on? That is love from the universe. Okay? Being plugged into your higher self. That's how you see the deeper meaning of a thing. And get on the road, your unique road, and do what thou wilt. Okay, what do you mean? I see. Calm, cool, wise judgment, people. Okay? Calm, cool, wise judgment. All right? Because what you need to understand is there's a deeper meaning. To whatever you feel. So for those of you who don't feel loved, or maybe you don't feel blessed, or you don't feel your blessings, you know you're blessed, but you don't feel content and relaxed about it, then you need to look deeper. Okay? You need to look deeper and look at the deeper meaning. This is all to get you on your road. So remain cool. Remain cool and understand that you have a road. Dig it? Now, what you want, truly want in your heart, not in your belly, not in your imagination, but what you truly want in your heart, your real consciousness, is the heart, right? That you can have. So zeroing in on what you actually want with your heart's desire is part of your information package. It's part of the dossier from the cosmos. It's part of your caseload of what you have to do and accomplish. So it's not like what you want is frivolous. Okay, so understand the frequency of desire that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like you want a thing like I want ice cream. You know? I'm talking about you want a thing like you want to live. You want a thing like you want your kids to be okay. Like that. Like one of those desires that's just like you, it's not to be argued with. This, you definitely want this thing. You definitely want it. So that's the frequency that I'm talking about. And they say to, remain cool. Remain cool. All right, now we're about to cross the chasm here in the layout. And usually the deeper meanings are down here, right? This is just the part of the, what do they call it? The iceberg? The tip of the iceberg right here. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is the part you can see above the surface. Let's go subterranean on this thing. All right. So, okay, talk to us about that. The road we're walking, seeing the deeper meaning, staying cool. Another thing is staying cool will help you and aid you in locating the deeper meaning, in locating where the Creator is blessing you. You see what I'm saying? See? That's why I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, that's why I need these daily affirmations. That's why. Okay? Because sometimes I don't see a thing, and sometimes I am freaking out. Hello? Right. So let us go further. I see. I see. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Okay. I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's what you do. When you're interacting with others, find the healing point, find the common denominator, find the common ground, find where you can provide and receive the healing exchange, okay? And also no deception, you see, or looking beyond appearances, right? Because we have the magic mirror here. So looking beyond the appearances and allowing a healing, diplomatic type of exchange to take place. You feel me? Like, let's go deeper. I'm getting the sensation of resolving conflicts, or staying cool, and then therefore it clears your mind to stay cool, right? Like we just said, it helps you to see the deeper meaning. So you can't be deceived, you see, because you're taking your time, you're being discerning, and then you're having wise judgment, and it's all facilitated by the coolness. You dig it? Like how deep breathing, and not only that, but it also facilitates your connection to your higher mind, so you have your organic GPS systems online, you see, and you know where to go. You know what to want. You know what direction to travel in because you're staying cool and you're getting those downloads in a timely manner. Okay, so you're not being fooled by anything anyone says or does or doesn't do. Okay, let's go further. Yeah, I see, okay, before we go further, I see a leap. This could have to do with business as well, right? I see a leap from 0 to 2. The Creator and the ancestors lately, by the way, side note, have really been encouraging humanity to get back into their entrepreneur energy. You see what I'm saying? Get back into your immigrant selling oranges, on the side of the highway thing. Get back into selling mangoes, and I don't literally mean that, like for whoever is doing that, definitely keep it doing, but I just mean come up with some shit and do it. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Come up with some shit, because the coming up with the shit, you see, is going to lead you into this temperance frequency right here, okay, which is the T-bone ange in my card. I mean, in my deck, representing the higher self and your connection and your interface with the higher self. So this healing dialogue right here, this healing dialogue that's taking place right here, could be between you and your higher self, you and your spirit, you and the earth, okay, you and the creator. And the interesting thing about this card is it represents the leap from 0 to 2. So that's giving me business real strong over here, okay? Because as you're following your unique path and doing what you and only you can do, boom, that oneness, then you interact with the people, right? So nothing is happening, right? It's just you. It's you and your ideas, you and your ideas. That's it. You and what you think, right? Calm, cool judgment. You and what you think. That's it, right? All you got is a dollar and a dream type shit, right? Boom. Then, so essentially, you're starting from 0, let's say, right? Boom. In this card, we're dialoguing, we're networking, and we're exchanging healing bits of information with each other, okay? Because it helps each other's life. What I'm saying to you is going to help your life. What you're saying to me is going to help my life. So you see what I'm saying? What do you want to give to the people that will help their life? And then, of course, if they, participate, it helps your life. You see what I'm saying? So that the leap from 0 to 2, but boom, don't get it twisted. Don't let yourself be fooled, okay? Because the wise, cool judgment is going to lead to you being able to see the deeper meaning of why you needed to go down this road so that you could leap, you see? So that you could do your magic or take it to the magical realm. You feel me? All right, pal. Somebody is selling tickets to Narnia out here. That's what it looks like there. Let's go further. Somebody is like, hey, want to go to another dimension? I can hook you up. Really? That sort of thing. Like going to outer space, right? Hey, you guys, did you hear that William Shatner, Captain Kirk, is going to outer space? Did you guys hear? I am so fucking excited, yo. That's what's up. Hello? That is the only man that makes sense going to outer space. That is the only one that makes sense, okay? It's too bad Leonard Nimoy is dead. You know what I'm saying? I guess, or maybe he could help Captain Kirk survive the trip or whatever, but yeah, I think that would be super fucking cool. Anyhow, let us go further. One more floor down, I think. Yeah, yep. High Priestess. Ah, yes. Okay, so now we're back on the human floor where we're just being humans together. I'm seeing where, I'm getting a pull from the lover's floor. Okay, I'm getting a message here from the lover's floor. Hello, come in. How can I help you? Like that. Okay, listen. On the lover's floor, there might be some deception around love, who is loved, that you're loved, or some shit around there. Okay, and the recommendation is to stay cool in that instance. You see what I'm saying? Because it's all bullshit. Okay, so find an alternative to war. No warring. You know, I get the sensation that you should have acceptance for those on the lover's floor and that's your little corridor. That's your room right there. If you're going through that, find an alternative to war. Become and embody the love. You know, the love that you want. Be that thing. Be that thing. It's time to have acceptance, right? That you are the lovable thing that God said that you are. So be that. Hello? Don't war with it. Don't war with it. It is so. It is so. Because you know why? High priestess. That's what I know. Okay, so what does that mean? You know better. That's what that means. That's what that means. You already know the secret. You know better. You know the deep meanings. See the deeper meaning? Secrets. She who knows. She knows the deeper meanings. See what I'm saying? So you're going to have to rock now. Okay? I get the sensation that it's important for you to rock on this side of the equation real heavy. Real heavy. Okay? Because, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can straighten out the camera. All right. Well, all right. That's a little better. Okay. So, yeah, because this is going to keep you in the positive energy. Okay. But also, okay, so let's get off that, right? This can represent the symmetry, the togetherness, the symmetry. Like, for instance, a protocol for solving conflict resolution. Okay? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here is you can see behind what appears to be conflicts, things clearly as they are. That's how I bless my cards, and that's what I'm getting up off these right here, okay? Because this is like a protocol. You're having a healing or diplomatic problem-solving session here, okay? And it's creating a symmetry, all right, as opposed to the negative side with the delusion. It's creating a symmetry that is repelling delusion. You see what I'm saying? Because you have these deeper secrets, because you have this spiritual knowledge, you know what I'm saying? It's not just sitting in your head, you're actually using it, or this is the recommendation in order to resolve this conflict right here, this war energy, right? So it's like somebody being like, yeah, we're enemies, you know? You're my enemy, and you're like knowing the secrets, and you're like, nah, we're not enemies. Nah. You are your own enemy. You get what I'm saying? If you continue with that energy, because you got to be wise, cool, calm judgment around here in order to get this healing energy up in your life. Okay? So can you sum this up? Can you sum this up? Okay. You can see behind what appears to be obstacles, things clearly as they are. Because you're the secret knower. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you see the deeper meaning. You see the deeper meaning. Okay, any last wisdom around this thing? Okay, bug it out, whatever that it is. Okay? Bug this thing out, this conflict. Somebody tried to make war with you and you had to abandon the efforts, you know, or whatever. All right, let's talk more. What do you mean, thug it out? Thug what out? Or also, you're tough enough to get through this if this is a matter on the lover's floor, for instance, if there was some sort of issue around love or you being loved or, you know, whatever, or somebody loving you or whatever. They lied, you know, this is the, you know, tumultuous lover's floor. They made war with you psychically, tried to attack you psychically instead of working it out in a diplomatic fashion. Remain loving, because I think that if that's the case, if that was your floor, this person is trying not to, this person is trying to get you to not be the loving self that you are, you know, and most usually in order to stop you from having a healing connection with someone else. That's the sensation I'm getting from the lover's floor. You know, they want to keep you in a delusion, and that is part of the attack. You see what I'm saying? To try to kind of cloud you, like identifying them as the wise, cool cat, or identifying them as this character that they are actually not, you know, because of the deception here, and that being war. You see? Go ahead and thug it out. Remain your beautiful, loving self for those of you that's your floor. Okay, because you're tough. You can get through this. All right? Fantastic. Safely. You can get through this safely. Uh-huh. And have long-term stability and beauty and wonderfulness. Okay? If this is the business floor, then you need to go ahead and tough out, you know, the environment and what's happening in the environment. But at the same time, it's not like you got to put any extra muscle into this thing. You already have a vehicle. Okay? You already are surrounded by the Creator's, you know, military, the Creator's grace in what you're made of and what you're made up of. That already secures you in this situation, even though it might be tumultuous around you, outside of you. But you're safe in spades. You're going to reach your goals for the business people. Don't worry about the environment. You know what I mean? Like chipping away at you, or the environment, because it's so volatile and it's so unpredictable. You feel like, oh, you know, I must be in danger. This is, you know, I could die, or, you know, whatever. This, you know, this could be it for me, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not. And then you got the good stuff. You got what you need to move through this environment, no matter what's happening. You got what you need to move through safely. That's the grace of God that you need to see the deeper meaning. Don't look at and judge the situation or judge your success by the instability of the atmosphere. The instability of the atmosphere is not going to encroach on your 10 of Pentacles or on your goal reaching. Okay? And there's a very good reason for that. It's because you are made of fine things, of fine stock. You see what I'm saying? You're tough. You're made to last. And you're built to get through safely this very chaotic, unstable environment. You'll be fine. And you will reach your goals. Nothing will stop you. Okay? Nothing will stop you. Fantastic. Fantastic. One more. Let's get one more on that. Mm-hmm. Right. Because you can see things clearly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Clear, cool, wise. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay. Hang on one second. Let me see. Okay, so seeing root causes clearly. You see what I'm saying? Like, in order to land your shot, the bullseye, okay, you got to be able to see clearly, right? That is critical. And that's why you can captain this vessel right here, okay? Because you got good aim. You got good aim. You got the skill. You do. You got the skill. You have the strength. You have the skill. You have the materials. And those materials perform the way you need them to in this unstable environment. That's part of the grace of God. That's part of the love that you're receiving. That's part of the deeper meaning here. Maybe that has something to do with why the atmosphere is so unstable for you, you know, or for us as human beings. To show you, hey, you can get through this. You have what you need. Okay? What you need to do is focus on the goal here and see the root cause clearly. That's what's going to bring you abundance. And you will be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? And get through all the attacks against you, all the hate, all the player hate, for those of you who are getting off on that floor, which is a lot of us, right? We should all just visit the, as somebody is player hating on me floor, right? Absolutely. Um, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See the deeper meaning. Okay? All of this is to get you in the right state of mind so you can see things clearly and you're not caught up in any kind of fog or delusion. Okay? Like, know when somebody is trying to attack you, right? Know when somebody is trying to attack you because of your loving nature. They hate it, which is a sure sign of the presence of the devil. That's how hate works. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hate something that's good and loving and kind and real and authentic, you got some mental health issues. That's what that means. And then when you get into that and start to analyze those mental health issues, you start to see the deeper meaning. This is a spiritual crisis that this person is having, whoever it is that tried to attack you or make war against you, you know, or try to stop your loving nature, you know, or try to treat you like you're invisible or some such thing like that. It's an attack. And now you know that that attack or the player hate is a result. It validates you. It validates you. It puts the official seal on you, okay? That you are, number one, the captain, okay? You are the captain now, right? Okay? And it shows that you have been blessed. That's the deeper meaning. God is blessing you. This person, for those of you who are dealing with a player hater, this person was player hating on you because of your high priestess energy or your high priest energy. You dig what I'm saying? They're hating on you because of that. So that to me sounds like jealousy. That to me sounds like jealousy. It's like one of those things where somebody is the heir to the throne and somebody has a jealous sibling kind of thing. So they're trying to kill you so that they can inherit the throne, you know, unjustly. That's the sensation that I'm getting here. Okay? Absolutely. And yes, it's tough being the captain and the queen and the king. You know, it's tough because inherently with that, you get those plots to, you know, plots to assassinate you, you know. So that's, again, further validation. People are out there taking you very seriously as a threat. That's what's up, right? Am I right? They're taking you very seriously because you are a threat. You are a threat because you represent love and they represent war. You see? And unfortunately, because of their jealousy, you see, and because they live in Narnia, this time Narnia is a bad thing, right? Okay, the first time when they were selling tickets, it was a good thing. Okay, but now, okay, somebody is living in delusion land. Okay, somebody is living in delusion land. And they're mad because, you know how this thing works? You got little tips and tricks and you got hacks and you know what I'm saying? And they're just mad, you know, instead of being loving and becoming another person or becoming a high priest or high priestess themselves. They didn't want to do the work and they didn't want you shining no, bright example of how, what happens when you do the work. They want to, wreck the curve, in a bad way to say, because they want it to be true that it's not possible what you're doing, what you know. They want it to be true that it's not possible. Okay? Which is why they wanted to destroy your loving nature so things could just fall into, yeah, see, I knew it. You see what I'm saying? Like black people have dealt with this a lot where, we'll be gaslighted, like on a racial level. We'll be gaslighted, like, what are you talking about? You're making up the whole thing, kind of thing. And then when you start freaking out and losing your shit, they're like, see? You see how they are? So emotional, so undisciplined. It's like, hello, domestic violence, anyone? You know what I'm saying? So, and also that's why you can't reason with crazy people. FYI, side note, okay? Stop trying to reason with crazy people. It is not to be. It is not to be. It's no failing of yours, okay? Particularly if you are not some kind of psychologist, but even they fail consistently, okay? In their diagnosis and understanding of people's mental health, okay? Happens all the time. So, so my point is you need to maintain your mental health. And the key to maintaining your mental health is to remain loving, is to look at the deeper meaning and see God's blessing. So in the matter of a hater, God's blessing is this person is no longer in your life because perhaps you walked away. You see what I'm saying? Perhaps you walked away. Perhaps you received some healing information that revealed the nature of this delusion. Like, oh no, that's the door to Narnia. Don't go in there. That's imaginary land, right? And it leads to conflict, right? Didn't they have a major conflict in Narnia, right? That's what I think I saw on the commercials when it was out or whatever. Anyhow, yeah, so you can see the root cause clearly. So you keep pushing. You aim at what you got to aim at, get your bread or reach your goal because you have everything you need to reach your goal. That's your affirmation today. I have everything I need to reach my goals. Okay? So, for instance, yes, I feel there's somebody out there is like, surely I don't. Right? Okay. So that's what I mean. For instance, let's say it's money. And let's say you need that money for something, right? To invest in your business, to whatever, meet your needs, pay your bills, whatever. Okay, so let's say you don't have the money, right? And you feel like you need the money, so I don't have everything that I need. Okay. So I'm saying, yes, you do, right? Because what you need to bring you money, you already have the ideas, okay? The mental clarity, right? The cool, calm, wise demeanor so that you can access your creative faculties and solve problems and conflicts creatively. Find alternative to wars by leaning more to your intuitive knowledge, guided by your higher self, and then walk forth with that. Have those healing connections. Have people in your life or business contacts or networking. You know what I mean? Approach it with none of this. Don't even worry about the haters. You see what I'm saying? So if you need money, you need prayer. If you need money and you don't have it, you need God. You need Jesus. You see? See what I'm saying? And so it's not like you're not like, Jesus, can I have $2,500? I don't know. Some people are into that. For me, I'm just into raise your frequency. You know what I'm saying? Give respect where it's due. In terms of the spirit world and the 5D and the infrastructure of the spiritual world, the societal hierarchy of the spiritual world. Give respect where that's due, because that they can float through walls, they can materialize things, they can do things you can't do, right? Because you have a unique path to follow already. Okay, so that's hold on, let me check the time here. Okay, so that's